8 months pregnant. Offset went through her phone and caught her texting a nigga, some dog nigga named Stefon Diggs, some football player. He done everybody's hoe in the game, which is kind of ironic because every time your girl want to get their lick back, they go to the biggest hoe.
WAP.
WAP. What does that stand for?
That's Cardi B.
Cardi B and her DL boyfriend, Stefon Diggs, seem to still be going strong even after he was exposed for trying to clap cheeks of his male stylist. Because they just popped out together and Stefon even went as far as clowning Offset. Cardi was apparently getting her back blown by Stefon when she was 8 months pregnant, and Offset found out about it right before he and Cardi finalized their divorce. It's unclear how exactly Cardi and Stefon met, but it's safe to say she loves his DL tail because even after he was exposed, she's still riding with him and they are going strong, honey. We first got the tea about Cardi and Stefon's relationship when she and Offset were going at it on Twitter and exposing themselves. Offset claimed that Cardi cheated on him when she was 8 months pregnant, and it didn't take people very long to figure out that the man Cardi cheated with was Stefon. He said, "You F with a baby inside, tell the truth," to which Cardi replied and did. After people found out that Stefon was the guy Cardi was cheating with, things quickly got messy when Stefon got exposed for being a DL power bottom. This was revealed by Chris Blake Griffith in a series of Instagram posts. The reason why Chris even spilled all this tea was because he got jumped by Stefon's half-brother, Diggs, and apparently they jumped him because Stefon tried to sleep with him and he turned him down. He posted a photo of Stefon and his brother and said in the caption, "The derivative of all this ish is that Stefon tried to me and then have intercourse with me, but escape unscathed. Thank you, Jesus. But I now know his secret and that didn't sit well with him." Weeks later, after his failed attempt on me, because I don't play like that and never have, Derez realized that I was no longer affiliated with his half brother, and because he's broke, not even being funny, but like actually doesn't have money and has 3 kids, and Stefon doesn't take care of him because he didn't meet him until he was like 12 years old or something like that, he saw a gap in what was once a strong relationship between his brother and I and tried to rob my crib for my chrome hearts collection and more. Jacket with 100 plus crosses, multiple bags, etc, etc, etc. First thing he said when I got off the elevator was, "What's up with all that chrome it?" Him and the 2 crash outs he tagged in to help him didn't give a darn about no cameras because they likely wanted my mouth closed about the closeted receiver and wanted to kill me and leave me in my apartment after they cleared it clean of all my valuables. And that ain't even all the tea, but everybody knows so much they gonna run a narrative about theft to protect the fact that he me and then tried to try me. But unlike the fruitful thinker, I respectfully live my life as a 100% straight man that doesn't dabble in experimentation unlike him, but the truth needs no motivation. It'll surface as need be. I produce receipts like a printer, but y'all can continue in the comments telling me more about my life. When all this came out, it was super embarrassing for Cardi and people dragged her for letting a DL man lay that pipe in her while she was still heavily pregnant and just a few weeks away from giving birth because she wanted to get back at Offset so badly. Now it's unclear just how true these allegations Chris made were, but Stefon and his team did a wonderful job at burying this story because right after this, no one heard any more updates about his alleged DL lifestyle. One person said at the time, "I believe the stylist and Stefon had a DL situationship that went left. Once it went left, the robbery, etc., the SA allegations were put out." Another person said, "Stefon definitely gives zesty DL vibes, so I believe him." Oh baby, but this wasn't the last time Stefon embarrassed the heck out of Cardi. Apart from him allegedly bending these men over and allegedly bending over to get poked himself, he is also a known player in the industry and he has a new girl every 1 to 5 business days. Some people claim he gets with so many girls because he's trying to hide his true sexuality, but either way, he gets women and everyone knows it. And as you can already guess, him being with Cardi isn't going to stop him from still messing with these other women. In fact, just a few weeks ago, there was some rumors going around that he was messing with Young Miami. The rumors started when she was spotted at Stefon's game back in October of last year. She later went on an IG live with Tia Kemp and Tia decided to get her to spill the tea when she asked her if the rumors about her and Stefon dating were true. Miami was up here giggling and didn't even bother to deny the rumors. Mind you, while all this was happening, Stefon was still in a relationship with Cardi B. Girl.
You at a football game, girl. This is not about me, baby. This is not about me, girl. This about you. I'm just saying, you done got me a whole hour and something interrogating me. It's your time. Is you dating? Cause girl, you look good at that game, girl. I was on the jersey, all that. Like, stop trying to hide it. Don't put that jersey on.
You can't feel that.
Tell her how we do. For real, make the folks mad.
Oh my God, man, Tia just woke it up.
This is always a
All right,
And if they don't stand on business, Yanti coming for his.
Ooh,
Thank you.
I gotta put you on his ass.
Girl, he
a long mouth alligator.
finna Birkin all that out. He finna turn it up because he don't
I forgot he put the clothes on now.
want it. He don't want this.
And tell, I'm gonna hook you up with one of their friends.
Not only that, but just a day before this live, she and Stefan were caught trying to be sneaky when they both showed up to a restaurant separately for a date night. They were probably trying to be sneaky so Cardi wouldn't clock that he was already cheating on her, but of course the paparazzi caught them and pasted the videos all over the internet. But baby, Cardi isn't letting all this shake up her new relationship with Stefan, because just a few days ago, she got on Twitter to remind the girls that Stefan is her man and she ain't gonna let them steal him from her like they stole Offset. She did this when she liked a post on X about her and Stefan attending this year's Grammys together. She liked this tweet that someone made that said, "Cardi and Stefan on the red carpet at the Grammys next Sunday." And as y'all can see, there she goes liking the post. People also peeped that she and Stefan used to follow each other on IG, but once word got out about their relationship, they unfollowed each other. Now, when it comes to Stefan, he isn't worried about Offset, and word on the street is Offset has allegedly been threatening Stefan, but Stefan isn't worried about him at all, and is only concerned with continuing to put Cardi through the matrix. As usual, people had their own thoughts, like this person who said, is he with Young Miami or Cardi B, or is they sharing? Or is he not with none of them and using them as his beard? Another person said, he literally just recently tried to SA a man who was a best friend and then had him to keep him quiet. Like, what the F? Then I saw a pic of Diggs at a basketball game in Toronto talking to Steph Curry and staring at him like a piece of meat, to the point I actually said to myself, he looked like he in love with Steph. Then when the story broke about the SA claim from the friend he tried to get with was a light-skinned dude with pretty eyes, right then I knew that friend wasn't lying about what happened, because he was looking at Steph like he was mesmerized. But now I want to know your thoughts. What do you think about Cardi allegedly dating Stefan? And do y'all think they are just messing with each other for fun, or they are in a real relationship? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and don't forget to click here and watch this other messy video.